But do it right instead of just getting in front of cameras and stirring things up.
Just a general reaction to the letter you just read?
Boo.
Well, Jackson City members butt heads over the controversial Fair Street project. Good evening and welcome, everyone. New developments tonight in Jackson's Fair Street project controversy.
Two city councilmen square off over how millions of your tax dollars were spent on the entertainment district, which still isn't open. The state loan developer David Watkins $4 million toward the project to help lure businesses to relocate to Jackson. Tuesday, the council voted to audit Watkins. Councilman Quentin Whitwell raised questions about that audit, saying the city can't do that. But we've now learned Whitwell is Watkins' attorney. We went to Mayor Harvey Johnson to find out what's happening next.
Well, I really don't have any reaction to it. That was a council action, and we'll see what happens from here.
That's, of course, referring to that audit. The Ferry Street District is a two-block stretch located in downtown Jackson near the King Edward Hotel. News Channel 12's Brent Soroka talks with the two battling councilmen about who's really spending your money.
Yes, I serve as his attorney.
Councilman Quentin Whitwell represents developer David Watkins. That was news to Councilman Kenneth Stokes.
That's a conflict. If he brings up issues like this and he represents the man who's at issue, that's a pure conflict. Maybe we need to talk to the Bar Association. Now we see. All right. Thank you, LeBron.
The Jackson Council voted Tuesday to audit Whitwell's client, developer David Watkins. Whitwell abstained from that vote, and he says he'll continue to do so.
I'm not going to vote because I also have a law firm, and I am actually proactively trying to help this specific developer get this project off the ground.
Whitwell does have questions about how another group spent millions of your tax dollars on this project, the Ferry Street Historic District, which reportedly received $6 million.
They may not even be in full existence right now.
Councilman Stokes does not want procedures to stand in the way of progress.
The legal department cannot vote for council members. Council members vote. And the council members voted 4-2.
Stokes wants to know how every tax dollar was spent on the project.
We want to audit everybody and everything. And that's why I said it was boo.
In Jackson, Brad Soroka, WJTV News Channel 12.
Well, the project is controversial because it's been in the works for a long time and still nothing finished. Ferry Street itself has been around for the past 100 years. It was named for an early settler. 4 generations of Farishes have lived in the area and operated businesses there. The area became segregated in the 1800s and eventually prospered into a thriving district. In the 1960s and 70s, it experienced a period of decay. Efforts continue now to revitalize the area.
Well, a lot of sunshine across the Magnolia State as forecasted. We've got storms to the southeast. We've got more storms back off to the northwest. These are the ones that will affect us late tonight and through the overnight hours. Could see rumble thunder, but I think this is going to die on off as it moves on off to the east. Early evening, it's very pleasant out there under mostly clear skies. 7 o'clock temp 80. We're down to 63. There will be a shower/drizzle threat first thing in the morning. Tomorrow's a transition to some cooler, drier air. It's the first day as fall, maybe a little on the wet side. Forecast details, they're coming up in about 8 minutes.
All right, thank you, Tony. Well, there are some big changes coming to Ridgeland-based Cellular South.
Well, starting Monday, the company will be called C Spire Wireless. Now, the company says it's making specific changes that will help transition into the nation's first personalized multimedia company. Other changes include a program that finds apps catered to your personal interests. Now, C Spire is also launching a perks program that rewards customers. News Channel 12's Tracy Armbruster talks with the Chief Operating Officer about these changes.
This strategy is inspired by our customers. That's where C Spire comes from. So the C is at the C in the customer is at the center of everything we do. The customers always come first.
Starting Monday, all the logos at each of their locations will change. Kevin Hankins wouldn't say how much money this will cost the Mississippi-based company.
We've spent in recent months and years tens of millions of dollars and hundreds of millions of dollars on our network and as well as all of our sales and service infrastructure.
Hankins also wouldn't comment on plans to go national.
It's not about competing with the big boys. we believe we already do in terms of our market share and serving our customers.
But will the name change also bring new products like the iPhone?
I'm not here to comment on possible iPhone opportunities.
But Hankins says some customers can expect to see changes in rate plans.
New activations, et cetera, will be subject to new plans, and we have policies in place for existing customers and when they may need to consider new plans, et cetera.
In Richland, Tracy Armbruster, WJTV News, Channel 12.
Well, Cellular South has been around for almost 25 years.
Regions Bank is going to start charging additional fees for credit card users. Details on this News Channel 12 Consumer Watch. Federal regulators forced the bank to make these changes. As a result, Regions is adjusting how it covers the costs of providing the debit card service. Some customers will be charged $4 a month as a fee beginning October 1st. The charge kicks in when a point-of-sale purchase is made. It does not apply when a debit card is used at an automated teller machine. Customers can avoid the fees with certain accounts and by maintaining certain bank balances.
Tonight, we need your help finding a man wanted for drugs. He is one of Rankin County's 12 most wanted. Authorities are looking for Danny Butler. He's been indicted for possession of precursor chemicals and possession of meth. He was arrested after a Crime Stoppers tip led Florence police to a home of a possible meth lab. If you know where Danny Butler is, call the Rankin County DA's office or the Rankin County Sheriff's Department. And to see the most wanted list, go to our website, WJTV.com, type Rankin 12 in the keyword box. Rankin 12 is all one word.
The Hinds County Sheriff's Department busts 2 people accused of running a credit card scheme through a fast food restaurant. 24-year-old Samuel Kraft of Michigan and 25-year-old Dominique Mays of Jackson are charged with possession of a stolen credit card. Kraft is also charged with possession of a counterfeit device. More charges, authorities say, are pending. Investigators say Mays, who worked at a local fast food restaurant, would swipe a customer's card twice. She would first use a small device to download information from the card. Then she would run it through the restaurant's register. Police say Mays and her boyfriend would download the stolen information onto a computer, then use a magnetic strip reader-writer device to transfer the credit card numbers to a counterfeit card. Authorities arrest a man and his parents in Madison County in connection to a sex crimes and kidnapping case.
Well, authorities say he met a teenage girl on Facebook and drove miles to get her. This is a story you'll see only on News Channel 12. 21-year-old Teddy Lee Jr. was picked up last Wednesday at a motel on I-55 Frontage Road in Ridgeland. Ridgeland officers say a 15-year-old girl from Arkansas was with him. Detectives say he drove to Dallas to meet her while she was at Six Flags with her parents. She left with him without her parents' consent. He is charged with statutory rape, kidnapping, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Ridgeland police also arrested Lee's parents, 40-year-old Teddy Lee Sr. and 35-year-old Willie Marie Lee. They are both charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor, with more charges pending. Investigators say the Lees let the teen stay with them for several days and never tried to get her back home. The girl eventually called her family, and Ridgeland police were then called. Police say the Lees are from Birmingham and have been staying in the metro since May on business.
That deadly plane crash at the Reno National Championship air races has prompted safety concerns about similar events, one coming up in Jackson. 11 people died when a vintage fighter plane crashed. The crash put spotlight on spectator safety, which is going to be a concern at Hawkins Field at the air show that's coming up there. The FAA is required to inspect the course and propose spectator areas for races to prevent accidents like this from happening. News Channel 12 is working to get you answers about preventative measures.
We've hired a professional air boss to actually coordinate and manage and run the show for us. And part of their responsibilities are to make sure that the performers who are invited are in compliance with all of the various safety requirements that's mandated by the FAA.
The Hawkins Field Air Show is coming up October 1st and 2nd. Organizers say they're confident everything will be safe and go smoothly.
Governor Haley Barbour says he plans to write a book. We've learned that Barbour is planning to write a book about lessons from mega disasters such as Hurricane Katrina. The book will offer insight into management lessons from handling a major crisis. There is no word yet on when it will be released.
Thousands of people across the metro are gearing up for an annual walk that saves lives one step at a time. News Channel Plus Caring for Mississippi is proud to sponsor the American Cancer Society's 2011 Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. Last year, a sea of pink took to the streets of downtown Jackson. Some 6,000 men, women, and children walked to raise money and awareness about the disease. Together, we raised more than $160,000 and hope to top that number this year. More than 230,000 Americans will be diagnosed with some form of invasive breast cancer this year. The money that we raise from this walk will support patients here in Mississippi. So mark your calendars now for Saturday, October 8th. Registration starts at 7. You can contact the American Cancer Society to learn more about starting a team or joining one.
Well, CBS continues to roll out new programming for its fall lineup. Here is a look at our programming schedule for tonight. We will have a full hour of brand new Big Bang Theory episodes. Then, Person of Interest, our newest show, will air at 8 o'clock, followed by The Mentalist tonight at 9, and of course, News Channel 12 at 10. So to come on News Channel 12 at 6, a successful program is back up and running at UMC after years out of service.
Part of downtown Jackson will be partying till dusk. We're going to tell you about the festivities. Those are ahead, and what a nice night for those, Tony Mastro.
Yeah, not too bad at all if you are headed out tonight, such as downtown at dusk. 9 o'clock temps, 74 degrees. Clouds will be on the increase, but I'll hold off the rain for now. Forecast details coming up after the break. Stay right there. Watching News Channel 12 at 6.